tell the audience to please stand.
If the audience could please stand for the national anthem.
Come on, that's your cue. Let's go. Here we go.
Keeping that assist.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Beautiful job, beautiful. Gonna be a fun one.
Salsa ballet. Salsa ballet, I believe. Salsa ballet. Salsa ballet, you're out.
Tell them to please be seated.
Please be seated. North Central, class of 2024, we did it. To families, friends, distinguished staff, faculty, and administration, and most importantly, to the sea of red and black before me, let us acknowledge and celebrate this union of accomplished graduates prepared to embark on the next chapter of our lives. My name is Salsabil Qadura, and you may know me as a member of the NC News crew. Over the past few years, I've learned many valuable lessons that I will carry with me forever. Given the occasion, I will share 3 of the best lessons I have ever learned, and I hope these lessons serve as a motivation to inspire us as we pursue a new chapter in our lives. And given that no one really remembers commencement speeches, I hope you can at least remember these 3 words: resiliency, purpose, and legacy. My first lesson is to be resilient, to persevere despite hardship. It is almost human nature to see the slightest thing go sideways and think, why me? But everyone asks, why me? The fact is that everyone on earth will experience hardship in some way. I relate to this as my dad is an immigrant. He grew up in a war zone, raised by a poor but loving family. He came to America with empty pockets, but a dream of quality education. He worked at a gas station for his first job, driving to college with a broken down car. And he's not only my hero, but the epitome of the American dream. My mom's parents were immigrants from the same country. She grew up in the South in a poor community. She lost her brother, her father, her niece, and so many others to cancers, violence, and illnesses. The amount of struggle that my parents endured is unfathomable to me. And yet when they recount their childhoods, or even their times of struggle, they still have a smile and think of such times with gratitude. The ones that struggle the most, that also succeed the most, know that the world is an unfair place, and unfair things will happen to good people, but they can handle anything that comes their way. There is something else that empowers us to be resilient, and that leads me to my second lesson: finding purpose in our lives. Purpose is what keeps us motivated, focused, and fulfilled. Purpose shapes our integrity and drives us to pursue excellence. So I urge you, evaluate what you want to do with the rest of your life. And if we find our purpose and we treat every day like it's our last, we will make the most of those 24 hours. Treat every second like a gift and watch the world open up for you. And this brings me to my last lesson: building a lasting legacy of public service. I have seen in my years from elementary school to high school how young people struggle with being bullied, isolated, and mistreated. As a global community, we constantly witness tragedies caused by hatred. We see injustice in our own cities and backyards. No one, let me say it again, no one deserves to be judged or treated less than because of who they are. No one wins when we put others down. Rather, we all win when we put others first. I hope that we can become more intentional in keeping our biases in check, promoting compassion, and treating others with respect. We should embrace the significant transition in our lives as an opportunity to serve others. So North Central, class of 2024, if there's anything to remember from what I said, let it be this: be resilient, find your purpose, and leave a legacy of servant leadership. My name is Salsabil Kadura. I'm a proud American Palestinian, a proud Muslim, and I've learned not to seek permission. I have learned not to seek permission to make the world a better place, and nor should you. And with that, congratulations to the class of 2024.
So here we are after 4 years of hard work. It's nice, isn't it? To just be able to sit there and bask in all that well-earned glory. You're thinking, finally, it's over. I can just relax and enjoy the rest of my life without having to learn stuff. Well, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but that isn't the case. Sure, you may not have to cram for tests anymore or throw together your group project the night before. However, you'll never be able to stop learning stuff. If there's one thing that my time at North Central has taught me, it's that education is a marathon, not a sprint. We've only just made it to the 1-mile marker. Your diploma, it's just that water cup that someone awkwardly hands to you from the side of the trail to make sure they don't spill it all over you. So don't let this piece of paper that you're about to be given be the culmination of all your efforts. Instead, let it serve as a reminder that you still have so many more efforts to give. I know that makes this whole thing sound kind of hopeless, but it doesn't have to be. Some of us are going on to college, others to trade school. Some of us already have jobs lined up, and some of us have no idea what we're going to do. And that's okay. You're 17, 18, maybe 19 years old. It may feel like you have to choose right now what you're going to do for the rest of your life. And that feels weird, considering that just a few weeks ago, you had asked to use their bathroom. But it just isn't the truth. You may have the rest of your life to keep learning, to keep changing, to keep growing. Take my advice when I say, don't rush into it. My mom is a probation officer, and so as a little kid, I wanted to be a police officer. Then, in elementary school, I was certain I'd become an engineer. By middle school, I thought I'd be a doctor. For those unfortunate souls who know me well, you know that from about 7th grade to my freshman year, I was going to be a hit YouTuber. I even called myself Comical Cow. Go ahead, laugh at me. Sophomore year, I knew I wanted to do something with music, but I thought I'd be a band director, which turned into a dream of being a soloist, and then an orchestral musician, and finally a conductor. And for all I know, that'll probably change too. Because that learning stuff that I was talking about, so much of it is learning about yourself. I can't tell you that you'll go on to do great things, or that you are the future of this world, because quite frankly, I don't know that. What I do know, and what I will tell you, is that you can do great things, and you can be the future of this world. All you have to do to make it all happen is to promise me one thing. Never stop learning. Keep learning to think, keep learning to feel, to laugh, to cry, to love, and to grow. Yes, take your water cup now, celebrate, hug your loved ones, throw a rager, catch your breath. But remember that if you want to finish this marathon, you're still a few dreams away from the finish line. Thank you.
There we go. Good evening. Superintendent Dr. Nikki Woodson, Associate Superintendent Dr. Sean Taylor, members of the Board of Education, North Central faculty members, elementary and middle school principals, JEL and True North faculty, parents, relatives, friends, and the members of the 2024 senior class. Welcome to the 67th Annual Commencement Program for North Central High School. Today, we are here to honor these amazing young people before us, and in particular, the journey they have just completed. This group of 854 students have done some amazing things in their time at North Central. But before we move on to highlighting those accomplishments, I would ask for a moment of silence for 3 students who we lost over the last 4 years. Those students are Asias David Webb, Jason Raimundo Martinez Rodriguez, and Declan James Barry. Please give a moment of silence. Thank you. As I mentioned previously, this class before you has done some amazing things. I'd like to highlight just a few. In this class before us, we have 35 advanced placement scholars, 17 advanced placement scholars with honors, 41 advanced placement scholars with distinction, 4 National Merit semifinalists, 4 National Merit finalists, 10 National Merit Scholarship commended students, 23 International Baccalaureate candidates, 431 students have qualified for the Core 40 diploma, 316 students will receive the Core 40 with Academic Honors Diploma, 213 students will receive the North Central Academic Diploma, 10 students will receive the Core 40 Diploma with Technical Honors, 1 Lilly Scholar, 1 Indiana Academic All-Star, and 32 students have signed athletic letters of intent to compete at the next level. In total, this group has earned over $25 million in academic scholarships. And while we're on the topic of the exceptional accomplishments of this year's class, there is no better representation of scholarship, hard work, and dedication than the top student in this year's graduating class. Being ranked number 1 out of 854 students is no small feat. This student had an outstanding career at North Central. Some of the activities, you could stand up by me here. Some of the activities and/or accomplishments of the students are as follows. For academics, the Presidential Scholar Candidate, National Merit Finalist, Indiana Academic All-Star, Rising Star of Indiana, IHSA Academic All-State, International Baccalaureate Diploma Program, AP Scholar and Distinction. For athletics, individual double state champion for tennis, IHSA junior year, team state champion for tennis, junior year, captain of the tennis team, senior year, 3-time varsity team player at 1 doubles sophomore through senior year, first team all-state doubles 3 times, USA Today Tennis Athlete of the Year nominee, academic all-conference 3 times, Chuck Jones Athletic Scholarship and recipient, Mental Attitude Award nominee, president of the Spanish Honor Society, National Honor Society, Science Olympiad captain, Habitat for Humanity co-leader, Quiz Bowl, Junior Spec, Best Buddies, almost done. Volunteer service, Community East Hospital volunteer, Special Olympics, Washington Township tennis coach, Sunrise Nursing Home, research at IU Simon Cancer Center, and his future college plans and plan of study is to go to New Jersey Institute of Technology, followed by Rutgers New Jersey Medical School to earn his BS and MD program. And by the way, he had a GPA of 5.48 out of a 4-point scale. I think it's worth another round. It is with great pleasure and pride that we recognize our valedictorian for the class of 2024, Akshay Gadakonda. To the class of 2024, I want you to know how proud we are of you. At an age where many pose the question of why, when presented with a challenge, you've opted to say why not. In a place where it would be easy to sit back and follow, you have chosen to lead. In a time where many people opt for easy, you have chosen excellence. While today puts an end to one journey, it also is the start of another. Whether you're entering the job world or furthering your education, it is important to remember that we accomplish nothing alone. Surrounding you today are those family members, friends, and teachers who have guided you, challenged you, comforted, and supported you. I am confident that these people will be here on your next journey as well. Students, if you would be so kind as to join me in giving them a round of applause for all they've done for you. And students, while you have found a path for success, there are a few things I would ask you to remember. First, always remember that your circumstances don't have to dictate your outcomes. Your effort, dedication, and heart will determine your path. Second, continue to challenge yourself and don't be afraid to fail. And third, remember you're not losing, you're learning. From every failure or loss, there are lessons to be learned. Grow from those experiences. This class of 2024 is indeed a special group. I look out at this group and I see character, I see heart, I see endless possibilities, and I see world changers. We can't wait to see the great things you do next. And remember, wherever you go, you will always, always be a Panther. Thank you. At this time, I direct the student marshals, Dr. Woodson, and board members to prepare for the presentation of diplomas to the class of 2024. For the audience, this is a formal ceremony that needs our quiet attention. If we celebrate out loud, it may prevent another family from hearing the name of their graduate who follows. Please be considerate to all those being honored this evening. In order to accomplish this, we would ask everyone to remain respectfully quiet and seated during the distribution of diplomas and the remainder of the ceremony in order for all guests to see and hear. We will celebrate all our graduates at the conclusion when the last diploma has been given. While we do not wish to, we will ask anyone disrupting the ceremony to leave the venue out of respect for all our graduates. All graduates and guests will have another chance to celebrate at the end of the tassel ceremony per your program. It is my honor to direct Dr. Woodson to begin the distribution of diplomas to North Central Class of 2024.
Ahmed Haider Abdul-Jabbar, Emery Gunnar Abel, Addison Ann Abram, Andre Damone Abram Jr., Brian Adele, Adebunkola Stanley Adianu, Daniel Jesus Aguilar de Leon, Naya Lee Ahmad, Jane Elizabeth Akers, Joanna Michelle Albanez Figueroa, Desjanae Monique Alexander, Mackay Rayland Alexander, Solomon Dupree Alexander, Tamim Yasser Alvarez, Sama Mahmoud Ali, Chase Javion Allen, Jordan Damon Marquise Allen, Angel Antonio Alpazar, Jonathan Alexis Alvarez Alejo, Brian Yair Anaya Garcia, Andres Martel Anderson Jr., Marlena Dion Anderson, Terrion Anderson, Majin Andre, Liliana Claire Andrean, Arthur Leo Angadi, Jaden Thomas Anthony Orr, Kiera Renee Anthony, Emily Antonio Francisco, Alexander Antonopoulos, Alexis Adrian Anzurez Gomez, Audrey Elizabeth Archer, Maritza Erolano Salas, Stephanie Arguello Martinez, Evelyn Arguello Pereira, Olivia Catherine Arnold, Juan Arroyo Jr., Colin Arsenault, Clara Artsberger, Marvin Ascension Burnaby, Moyosiolua Joshua Ashukunowo, Landon Patrick Atchison, Paige Evelyn Avery, Michelle Oheni Aya, Momin Azad, Saeed Baltazar Mendez, Antoine Damar Bankhead, Sylvia Thompson Banner, Jackson Edward Bantz, Christopher Jovan Barber, Jason Ray Barber, Joseph Finley Barda, Elisha Denise Bardwell. Samuel Lee Barker. Dana Michelle Berrigan. Jory Elise Barrows. Serenity Antoinette Battle. Christopher Michael Battles Trice. Aiden Edward Bond. Gaia Zuri Beard. Anya Beatty. Terriana Marlene Bedgood. DeAndre Christopher Bell. Jackson Bell. Jalea Nicole Bellinger. Tulisani Keontae Bellat. Kyra Brianne Bender. Vanessa Benitez Sin. Amin Bin Lalam. Armand Keontae Bennett. Jackson Donald Otis Bentley. Christian Berhe. Joel Jason Burkholtz. Ismael Bermudez Flores. Crystal Juan Burnaby. Andrew Silas Berry Jr. Dasani Camille Bethel. Quentin Isaiah Beverly. Fatima Bay. Elijah Dion Biggerstaff. Olivia Maria Biggs. Jeremiah Charles Lamont Billups. Taraya Raquel Bizamana. Jada Lee Black. Katia Amistad Blickenstaff. George Everett Bloomingbird. Eleanor Ryan Ropp Blystone. Michael Janae Board. Diamond Simone Bolden. Gracious Botidwa. Demetrius Michael Boyd Jr. Genesis Sanaya Boyd. Cassandra May Brackett. Deshanae Lachelle Bradley. Carter Scott Bromus. Jaquel Dwayne Brashear. Tyler William Brewer. Shyla Renee Brewster. David Joseph Bright. Sanaa Britton. Emmanuel Kenneth Brooks. Brooke Marie Brown. Mariah Charlene Brown. Sebastian Brown. Nola Anna Rose Broyles. Nairi Taylor Buckley. Jordan Vance Bullock. Madeline Bumps. David Joseph Bunting. Victoria Renee Burse. Henry David Bustamante. J. Amori Butler. Jeremiah Carmelo Byers. Juliana Anai Byers Abad. Boris Dario Cabrera Miramontes. Dora Kahuic Jimenez. Elena Thompson Caldwell. Kaylin Victoria Calvert. Kevin Camacho Arroyo. Million Design Campbell. Rylan Zane Campbell. Anna Paulina Campos. Francesca Tatiana Canale. Leslie Carillas. Yoel Carranza. Yaneli Carrillo Ortega. Mia Jolie Carol Kettner. Mariah Christine Carroll. Aiden Ashton Carter. Sahara Carruthers. Amina Roberta Carver. Jordan Elizabeth Case. David Thomas Casey. Caden Casey. Jose Juvenal Castellan Jr. Gabriel Luis Castoreno Rudolph. Dana Selena Castro. Jaden Michael Sabata. Montserrat Cervantes. Nora Irene Cheshodev. Kaylee Allegra Bonds Chamberlain. Anna Sophia Chambers. Davion Denise Chapman. John Raymond Chastain. Abdullah Farouk Chaudhry. Brian Jose Sharino Acevedo. Maxim Chmielewski. Jasmine Mani Cho. Amishana Janae Chubbs Kindle. John Steele Churchman. Aaron Marty Clark. Destiny Nicole Clark. George Walter Clark. Aiden Wayne Clem. Bailey Mackenzie Clements. Daryl Lee Clemens Jr. Casey Lene Coates. Ava Rose Cohen. Kimora Renee Cole. Michael Anthony Coleman Jr. Layla K. Lynette Collins. Spencer Charles Collins. Ella Margaret Comerford Barnett. Bryce Anthony Grady Conger. Seamus Patrick Conlin. Yaretsi Daniela Contreras Lozano. Guadalupe Cortez. Nicole Naomi Cortez Tovar. Nidvirji Kupet. Elias Daniel Covington. Ethan Theodore Cox. Fang Coyle. Anaya Marie Crafter. Caroline Elise Crawford. Margaret Emery Crawford. Emily Jane Cromer. Kaylee Raquel Kroos. Charlize Anye Cross. Francisco Jose Sanchez Cruz. Joanne Cruz. Melanie Cruz. Jeremiah Nakwe Cummings. Ta Ada. Wiljean Dambreville. Adrian Rashad Davis II. Krista Nicole Davis. Commodore Davis IV. Kai Davis. Olivia Alexandria Davis. Queen Akila Davis. Christ Day. Aiden Deckard. Addison Marie Decker. Isabella Delamater. Griffin Reese Dellinger. Aiken Damertosh. Ozan Damertosh. Ava Grace DeMembrum. Amelia Catherine Denault. Luella Jane Denny. Cooper David Dennis. Noah Deserick. Miguel Angel Diaz Castillo. David John Dirks. Jaden Rose Dillard. Jason Demas Rivera. Thomas Wilkes Dinwiddie III. Jacob Eric Dirks. Gabrielle Isolda Dixon. Tyler Joseph Dooley. Bennett James Dreyer. Xavier Patrick Dubac. Lily Sophia Dull. Michael Cody Dunn. Victor Duran. Alfonso Channing Easler II. Angelo Tyrell Edward. Moses E. Claire Olivia Eikenberry. Lauren Olivia Elberfeld. Tania Marie Elmore. Ashley Enriquez Bedal. Araceli Suzette Enriquez. Alva August Erskine. Giselle Alejandra Estrada. Eric Felix Amato. Gustavo Felix Hernandez. Shalora Lasha Felix. Ella Rose Finnerty. Adrian Alberto Fernandez Gonzalez. Frida Maria Fernandez Aponte. Ava Bernice Fernhaber. Norma Ferrafino Cedillos. Olivia K. Ferry. Ava Sophia Fizi. Samuel Adamola Fetuga. Jakiri Krishan Finley. Francis Carol Fisher. Janai Lee Fisher. Casey S. Fisher. Michael Huxhold Fliss. Kelsey Marie Flora. Daniela Flores Gonzalez. MJ Flores Guevara. Odalis Flores Pena. Jamil Flores Santos. Thomas Augustus Floyd. Olivia Marie Fullman. Josiah Ford. Carissa Brianne Ford. Nakai Quinn Ford. Bridget Marie Foshi. Michael Tyrone Fowler. Josiah Kavan Fox. Jada Marie Fraley Bryant. Brisa Lisbeth Francisco. Cole Byron Frank. Kamara Lene Franklin. Terry Franklin Jr. Rex Fraser. Ella Catherine Gable. Angela Renee Galvez. Victoria Nikolaev Ganchev. Christina Naomi Gauna Mion. Carlos Angel Garcia Benitez. Benny Jasmine Garcia Fuentes. Miguel Angel Garcia Fuentes. Catherine Garcia Ortiz. Jose Angel Garcia Parra. Sarah Marie Garcia. Robert Keaton Gardner. Xavier Lamont Garrett. Daniel Garbo. Jaime Alejandro Gaspar. Franciana Nagachi Gataro. Jamaya Nicole Gay. Carla Judith Gayton Carrillo. John Robert Geith. Charlotte Boatman Geller. Catherine Ginrick. Victoria Rachel Gent. Jackson Dylan Gentile. Noah Lee Gentry. Kaylee Nicole George. Ray Ann George. Manuel Gerardo. Tejane Germany. DeAsia Arlise Gibson Thomas. Chris Gill. Rashawn Gillard. Jack Townsend Glassley. Evan Jackson Godby. Zachary Taylor Goggins. Kebron Hale. Wendy Gomez Garcia. Magali Esmeralda Gomez Gaspar. Adam Nicolas Gomez. Burton Gomez Jr. Yoselin Gonzalez Gomez. Ashley Gonzalez. Sabri Nicole Gonzalez. Andres Marcelo Gonzalez Renteria. Abigail Gowdy. Daron Tyrell Granger. Laurel McKaylin Granland. Shayna Morgan Grant. Ethan John Greaser. Nakaya Janine Green. Taverance Laron Green Jr. Jessica Wells Gritton. Audrey Bell Grossfeld. Tyshawn Guest. Sean Joel Gupton. Jason Michael Gervis. Robert Gerald Guthrie III. Akshay Gudikanda. Gabrielle Mashana Gwen. Carrie Hay. Eric Rajan Hagstrom. Siam Syed Heder. Daly Maxwell Hale. Ava Marie Hall. Ayana Kimani Hamilton. Kennedy Marie Hamilton. Leonard Arnaz Hamilton Jr. Spencer Matthias Hamilton. Olivia Claire Hammonds. Will Raymond Hamstra. Paul Joseph Hankey. Erin Dorothy Hanley. Xavier Malcolm Hannon. Sean Anthony Hardiman. Anaya Renee Hardister. Suzanne Mayette Hardlow. Betty Harmless. Cooper Daniel Harp. Quincy Amore Harper. Demarion Latroy Harris. September Paige Harris. Trinity Rose Harris. Savannah Grace Hart. Madeline Studor Harvey. Rowan Eileen Hassler. Hunter Logan Hassan. Abigail Jane Hastings. Shamarion Alexander Hayes. Emily Ann Headland. William Hager. Charles Robert Hegwald. Jayla Renee Helms. Jalen Keon Helm. Ella Sophia Hendricks. Azareth Hernandez Rivera. Luis Javier Hernandez Rojas. David Julio Hernandez Torres. Katie Aliyah Hernandez. Kevin Hernandez. Vicente Hernandez. Jose Herrera Reyes. Atticus Rogers Hewlett. Joa High. Ikel Brichet Hicks. Anaya Hill. Michaela Ashley Hinkle. Ian Stowe Hirschfeld. Hannah Deal Hiddle. Lucille Jean Hiddle. Carson Warren Hoberty. Tucker Joseph Hodges. Grace Hodson. Caitlin Hoff. John Carl Hall. Julius James Holly Jr. Avery Dominique Holman. Lucas James Holton. Torian Nakai Hooks. Jazaria Lene Hopkins. Gina Dolores Hoskins. Connor Stevens Hoster. Reese Houston. Christian Howard. Danelle Alonzo Howard. Helle 2. Pawpaw 2. Way 2. Alec Jonathan Maxwell Heffley. Samuel Dean Huizinga. Camille Esme Hulbert. Tristan Yael Hummel. Madeline Claire Hundley. Isaac Ejera. Gage Allen Ingalls. Valerie Samantha Iniguez Velasco. Princess Gabrielle Isaac. Erica Deshae Ivy. Aaron Richard Jackson. Miles Lee Jackson. Ethan Jager. Freddie Lee Jamel. Carson Olivia James. Mariah Demetria Jameson. Jared. Ashton Alexander James. Tony Rose Yozvich. Fabrice Janice. Rain Jefferson. Ariana Jenkins. Layla Iman Jewel. Ivan Jesus Jimenez Lopez. Mirani Jimenez Martinez. Luz Jimenez. Damia Monique Johnson. Isabel Nicole Johnson. Kamaya Mackenzie Johnson. Lakaya Johnson. Sophia Marie Johnson. Emmy Nicole Johnston. Anna Grace Jones. Melvin Jashawn Jones. Rachel Ann Jones. Shanice Yvonne Jones. Lucrece Jordan. Paris Cherie Jordan. Reagan Marie Joris. Joel Jusse. Daniel Hovel. Josiah Oscar Juarez. Logan Marie Cayley. Calix Candle. Jacqueline Rose Kane. Mustafa Kamil Katanani. Justin James Kelly. Tia Zakia Kelly. Lamaya Dasani Kelly. Vion Kendall. Aiden Corey. Audrey Grace Kidwell. Brendan James Kincaid. Lanaya Renee King. Jelaine Renee Kistner. Heath Charles Kaiser. Jonah David Knoll. Matthew Kevin Kovalon. Caden Lane Kreinhagen. Evelyn Ruth Krieger. Kimberly LaCava. Janelle Lagunas. Dane Lewis Lamar. Zariah Angel Lambert. Grace Louise Lane. Kate Elizabeth Langston. Giovanni Keyshawn DeVell Lanigan. Owen Larimer. Tessa Elise Laszlo. Layla Simone Lawrence. Anissa Levels. Amaya Simone Lewis. Charles Lewis Jr. Aaron Danielle Lewis. Samaya Kiera Lee Lewis. Trayvon Linnell Bradley Lineweaver. Alexandra Jane Little. Fatima Diana Llanos. Lyle Lloyd Hostetter. Dylan John Locke. Ethan Thomas Logan. Jacob Merle Lomax. Elijah Forrest Long. Roman Lance Long. Carter Jacob Loomis. Maya Liberty Loperena Martin. Marlon Brandon Lopez Luna. Harold Cornelius Love Jr. Juan Davis Loyola Alvarez. Miles David Luganbill. Rami Sani Mahmoud Mayata. Jesus Macias. Radaya Mahmoudi. Shannon Elizabeth Mahoney. Shingai Tindai Duma Majada. Diana Manuel Dimas. Destiny Marcial Manzano. Adria Marcial. David Marin. Destiny Martin. Jada Renee Martin. McKenna Ann Martin. Katie Martinez Arajo. Jonathan Alexander Martinez Margarito. Carla Vanessa Martinez. Isaac Martinez Jr. William Martinez. Melora Maslon. Corin Mason. George Matthew. Megan Mackenzie Matthews. Naomi Elaine Mays. Caitlin Ava Marie McConnell. Kamira Shavon McDonald. Bryce Anthony McElroy. Latham McGoy. Anaya Ane McGaw. Margaret Mary McHugh. Lucia Isabel McJunkins. Cassandra Gail McKay. Jocelyn Spring McKissick. Nathan Alexander McClendon. Robert Josiah McMiller. Patrick Stephen McPherson. Shania McWhirter. Luis Gabriel Medina Gaspar. Giselle Medina Mastas. Bernardo Jesus Medina. May. Pray May. Joseph Alexander Melgar Veleda. Benjamin Joseph Milton. Harley K. Myers. Leanne Michelle Michael. Natalie Elaine Michael. Brad Primrose Miller. Trishon C. Miller. Abby Elizabeth Mills. Amari Marie LaShawn Mitchell. Nyla Mitchell. William Amir Mitchell. Osaro Joshua Mocha. Josemar Malero Mendoza. Dasser Crit Moo. Phoenix Raymond Moody. Abani Christina Moore. Amari Moore. Emery Raymond Moore. Griffin Michael Moore. Lene Moore. Sasha Ray Moore. Benedict Adedayo Moriquinho. Alexis Morales Lopez. Mauricio Moreno Morales. Zaid Moreno Gamino. Xander Moreno Gamino. Kyla Marie Morris. Keelan Lamar Morton. London Moss. Demaya Marie Motley. York Moella. Francisco Mojica. Daniela Mukab Wajana. Heaven Joy Mundy. Kennedy Drew Mundy. Andre Murillo. Dorian Murray. Mackenzie Jalea Deanne Murray. Berenice Na Perez. Pasitasi Debetum Zima. Mallory Claire Neal. Lisa Indy Neblet. Araya Letitia Newell. Michaela Ann Newkirk. Omari Deja Nickerson. Taylor Grace Nichols. Hildy Jane Neas. Leo Samuel Oakes. Clinton Jacob Odom. Marius Kintrell Offit. Sophia Jessie Olfert. Camila Andrea Omana. Ariana Janae Orr. Jamie Daniel Osorios. Owen Michael Osterman. Avery Morgan Outcalt. Helen Bex Overholt. Bethy Ovigot. Hutton Chase Owens. Zaya Yvonne Owens. Avery Suann Powie. Carlos Alessandro Payas Ortega. Tyler Alshire Payne Pinto. Danyana Juanita Panel Roman. Gabriella Eileen Pappas. Tate Douglas Party Cooper. Charlotte Avery Parrish. Kaylin Parker Love. Emily Edith Patino. Alexis Monet Patterson. Christian Lanier Patterson. Chandler Marlowe Patton. Muthala Paul. Karam Peg. Theodore Michael Pell. Justin Alexander Perez Sanchez. Janeth Perez Bahina. Alex Ernesto Perez Ramos. Reginald Commodore Perry Jr. Jamel Jaquez Perriman. Anna Sophia Peterson. Gabriel Scheid Peterson. Alan Yamil Picardo Lopez. Rebecca Jane Pinheiro. Victoria Anaya Jere Pinkton. Eliza Francely Peacock. Kinkara Elise Pittman. Ryan Christopher Plant. Jackson Poor. Chesney Corsandra Poindexter. Abby Ponce. Alexander Ponciano Rivera. Gabrielle Reagan Nicole Porter. Sydney Elaine Powell. Asher Nicholas Preddy. Madeline Noel Pribble. Mayron Tyrese Puerto Sacasa. Sophia Pirates. Selsabil Fadi Kadura. Zael Quebrado. Francisco David Kidos. Grace Catherine Raybuck. Hannah Grace Radford. Oren Omir Radila Nunez. Sophia Anna Marie Reyes. Nora Claire Rains. Ariana Bernice Ramirez Alvarado. Angel Gabrielle Ramirez Gonzalez. Eliza Marie Rammel. Dalia Yvonne Marie Ramsor. Caleb Eric Ramsey. Dominique Lamont Rankin Jr. Kendall LaRae Ratliff. Digby Newton Reed. Sterling Van Ness Reese Jr. Charles Lawton Reffett. E. Ray. Nay Ray. Pa Ray. Lucas Andrew Ryberg. Joseph Revelis Chandler. Alexis Reyes Zenobio. Anaya Elise Rhodes. Lillian Christina Rhodes. Evan Garrick Cole Rice. Martel Audrion Richards. Armani Carla Richardson. Sharia Richardson. Charles Edward Writing. Kira LaShawn Ridley. Micah Norman Reinstra Kiriko. Anthony Riley Jr. Junior Rolando Rivas Pineda. Gabriel Alexander Rivera. Megan Judy Rivera. Shaylee Elaine Roberson. Samantha Catherine Roberts. Skylar Monroe Robinson. Madalena Suzanne Rocchio. Ashley Charlene Rodriguez Barron. Angel David Rodriguez Seyanez. Sahara Rodriguez Cruz. Kate Elizabeth Rogers. Luke William Rout. Paxton Roar Rowley. Elias Joshua Rudolph. Timothy Ray Russell. Divine Evelyn Carey Ryan. Mary Saw. Christopher Alessandro Salazar. Stephanie Simonetta Salvador. Abdirahman Samatar. Alan Jesus Sanchez Mejia. Jasmine Sanchez Serrano. Frank Sanchez. Catherine Rose Solis Sanchez. Joanna Santa Maria Villegas. Alex Sawana. Emily Jo Marie Sawyers. Papa Say. Trent Edward Shank. Sarah Elizabeth Shear. Whitney Shear. Grace Elaine Schooler. Ava Margareta Shula. Scratch that. Ava Margareta Shula. Jackson Keller Scott. Ryan Mackenzie Scott. Joshua Emmanuel Smith Seabree. Xavier Lynn Moda Sek. Lauren Siders. Owen Siders. Jet Michael Selke. Samuel Owen Sewell. Anna Lynn Sabert. Theodore Seymour III. Patton Shar. Taylor Unique Shaw. Mui Shi. Riley Francis Marsh Sherman. Emery Gabriel Shute. Sophia Gianna Sickles. Lazaros Sierras Fuentes. Hawa Sila. Miranda Silvestre Villasandra. Miranda Silvestre Villasana. Rosaline Silvestre Villasana. Brandon Carl Smith. Elise Nicole Rose Smith. Evan Josiah Omar Smith. Justin Alexander Smith. Lucius Joseph Smith. Brooke Lynn Snelling. Taylin Marie Snow. Pepe So. Layla Amira Solaris. Kenna Michelle Sondhelm. Jessania Sotelo Aranda. Diana Valeria Soto. Amelia Jane Spacey. Zachariah James Spar. Grant Roger Spencer. Maishawn Spencer. Julia Chattel Stout. Palmer Gerald Sternberg. Georgia Elizabeth Stevens. Ava Marie Stewart. Asia Deshay Still. Nathan Douglas Struckida. Kiera Nicole Stresa. Tamia Sienna Suggs. Camden Lamont Sweat Wingerter. Corey Kenneth Swingle. Striker Matthews Swinson. Carolyn Lorraine Talley. Amani Denise Tanner. Omar Ahmad Tyre. Sean Michael Tamer. Kaylin Monique Tedford. Ruby Telez. Cal Taru. Valerie Sarah Taru. Samrawit Tazera. Amaya Lene Vanhovi Thamavangsa. Sierra Aaron Thomas. Enoch Theophilos Thomas. Jovane Renee Thomas. Orland Elijah Jackson Thompson. Jordan Michael Thornton. Taylor Louise Tinsley. Maximus Antonio Todd. Alexander Toledo Penaloza. Alayla Corinne Tolliver. Alexander Gabriel Torres de Leon. Ethan Emiliano Torrijos. Austin Francis Tracina. Caleb Jameson Trenoski. Niam Thomas Trevetti. Devon Trotter. Emmett Twason. Seti Tiraneo. Charles Patrick Tuttle. Osiel Valerdes Luna. Brian Jair Valerdes Velasquez. Adriana Valerie Valle. Terrion Arthur Vaughn. Vaughn James Vaughn. Adony Alexandra Vasquez. Junica Villard. Giancarlo Vergara Anaya. Carter Christopher Vermillion. Daya Teresa Vestal. Ronnie Villanueva Alamila. Emmanuel Villanueva. Diego Villegas Velasco. Joe Dang Vu. Henry Allen Waddell IV. Leiku Wah. Dashel David Waldman. Miguel Austin Walker. Sophia Nicole Warren Fitzgerald. Deja Patrice Warren. Cedric Andrew Waters Jr. Rosalind Jashelle Watson. Dimitri Clarence Webb. Joaquim Bakari Wells. Kaylee Marie West. Cameron Elizabeth White. Jordan Naomi White. Stella Bianca White. Victoria Denise White. Reese Elizabeth Whitfield. Hassity Wiberejo. Daniel Patrick Wickesberg. Clara Marie Wilhelm. Nathaniel Laquan Williams Powell. Amari Stefan Williams. Damaris Ashton Lee Williams. Hannah Swanson Williams. Jameer Levi Williams. Raleigh Marie Williams. Timothy Dwayne Williams Jr. Chase Jeremiah Wilmot Collins. Mawa Willanja. Bella Grace Wilson. Madison Lee Wilson. Nathaniel Booker Wilson. Ezra Wimenauer. Samuel Joseph Winkler. Kenise Leonie Womack. Kalia Monet Woods Falconer. Erin Elizabeth Woods. Jada Renee Woods. Christian James Woodson. Rex Hayden Woolington. Elaine Chung. Megan Yagi. Layla Yaya. Tice Lamar Yanovich. Hannah Francis Yeski. Rowan James Yantz. Soleil Joel Young. Lillian Grace Zafian Short. Nazrawi Zena. Joel Zapata Marcial. Raquelme Ferdinand. Darren Jackson. Ya A. So.
Until they have to get back, but is it lined up? I'm just waiting until they get to their seats. Members of the class of 2024, please stand. Dr. Woodson, as principal of North Central High School, I am proud to present to you the class of 2024.
By the power vested in me by the state of Indiana and through the Board of Education and with the approval of the faculty, I hereby pronounce you graduated with all the rights, privileges thereof. You may change your tassel.
Okay. All right. As your class president, I know that most of you recognize me as the guy who is always talking. Well, the good news is today, this is very brief. You're very lucky. I'm serious. As graduates, we all now have the unique opportunity to do outstanding things with our lives. And no matter how our futures look or how the past 4 years have gone, everything and anything is possible for our lives because we have been given an unbelievable chance. You have given yourselves this chance by persevering through unrelenting struggles and hardships and have come out on the other side as strong and capable men and women. We now have the opportunity as graduates of North Central High School to be outstanding, to defy expectations, to realize our potential, and as cliche as it sounds, we seriously can change the world. So, new alumni, I implore you to seize this opportunity because today is the beginning of the rest of our one life. And now, let us all shine our light over this world.
Oh, no. Here we go, here we go.
Woo! Thank you.
All done. Congratulations, everybody. Thank you. We need the music. Get them out. Time to go. There we go.